Hey guys, it's Libby, and today we are going to begin the journey of removing this semi-permanent hair dye. So as you can see, well, you can't really see, this lighting kind of sucks. I'll probably bring you into the other room in a second, but this used to be super blue, green, yellow, all sorts of crazy colors. It was Manic Panic's Pro line, so it's like a gel-based blues and greens and yellows and pastelizers and all sorts of things were all up in my hair, and it was beautiful, but it is time for it to go away. I miss my blonde and my roots are coming in, and I'm not sure how to deal with only half a head of roots and then like blue hair. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this back to the original blonde that I had before this, which I know is an extreme undertaking because blue dye is the hardest to get rid of, but we're gonna do it, all right? Let's cross our fingers. So first off, I'm just going to insert a photo of what it looked like right when it was dyed so you can see where the starting point was. And now about a month later, it has faded to this light blue, pastel, aqua sort of deal. And like I mentioned, there were a lot of like yellows and greens and several blues in this dye job. So it's sort of faded, kind of patchy, not patchy, like it doesn't look bad actually, like it faded really nicely, but it's not faded to like one color, it's faded to like 6 colors, you know? But to get it to this point, I was using Head & Shoulders shampoo, because if you know anything about semi-permanent hair dye, or probably permanent as well, you're not supposed to use Head & Shoulders because that strips the dye out your hair. So if you want to strip the dye out of your hair, use that. And then also I was washing it with pretty hot water because again, that helps to get the dye out of your hair. But now I've kind of reached like, this is the point, kind of like a month later, this is as much as Head & Shoulders is gonna do for me. Therefore, it's time to take more drastic measures, and I'm gonna show that to you now. I have 3 methods in mind. I'm gonna start with one and then maybe do the other and then hopefully not do the last one. If you're wondering where I found all these techniques, the answer to that is YouTube. But so many people on here who are like removing dye back to blonde are like totally bullshitting it and showing you fake results in the thumbnail. Like they'll get their hair from like magenta to like pale pink, but then like the photo it's white blonde, and I'm like no. So I'm only going to show you guys the truth because this is life, this is reality, this is blue hair, it's really hard to get out. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna fool y'all. We're gonna be transparent here. So let's get going. All right, so what you wanna do is you wanna take some vitamin C tablets. These are 1,000 milligrams. These are the highest potency that I could find. And you wanna put them into a Ziploc bag, all right? I've probably got about 50 or 60 tablets in here. I'm not sure how much this is gonna make. Obviously, I'm only doing half of my head and my hair isn't that long or thick. So if your hair is longer or thicker or you're doing your whole head, you're gonna need more than me. But also consider how many times you wanna do the treatment. I wanna do it multiple times. But again, I don't know how much this will yield, so we will see. But then the next step is to make it into a powder. I was hoping I had a like rolling pin, but I don't, but I have this metal ice cream scooper, so this is gonna do the trick. And I've also got a cutting board so I don't hurt this pretty counter. And I'm just gonna, you know, smash it around. So wish me luck. Now the next step is to pour the contents into a bowl, a mixing bowl. Mine isn't totally crushed as much as I want it to be, but the bag was breaking and I got bored. So this is what we got. I'm gonna just like... So I don't know if you guys can tell, but that amount filled up about half of a hair mixing bowl, if you're curious. But now it is time to add in some shampoo. So I'm gonna start doing that. I've seen different people do different sorts of consistencies. Some people wanted it to be really shampoo-like and thin, so it's easy to put in their hair. But some people had it thicker, like a really thick paste. I'm not quite sure what I'm going for yet, but we'll see. I would say right now I've got about like half the amount of shampoo to the amount of crushed up pills. And I think that I like this consistency because I think I do want it to be kind of thick because I'm gonna put it on my hair and leave it on my hair for a while. So like I mentioned, I'm going to apply this to my hair and just leave it on there for a while. Some people just like to use it as their shampoo, just like put it in, rinse it out, but I would like to leave it in to let it do its work longer, harder, better, right? So this is the consistency that I reached, like a thick goop. I'm not quite sure what to compare it to. I was trying to think of something to compare it to, but I don't know. It's a strange thing. Just a warning, the larger bits of vitamin C pill that you didn't crush as well are going to fall out of your hair and onto the floor. So you might want to put a towel down. I'm now done with the back section and moving on to the front. I actually used about half the stuff already, which is more than I expected. So this doesn't go very far when you make it, just keep that in mind. Hey guys, so my camera died and I ran out of the stuff. So just to fill you in a little on what you missed, I mixed up some more of the stuff and I finished off the rest of my head, obviously. The only other thing I'm gonna do before I let it sit and wait is I'm gonna get a little bit of water in my hands and just kind of try to like massage it in and stuff. Alright, so I've kind of put it into a bun and kind of just stuck it onto my head. And now I'm gonna put this bag on for two reasons. One is so that it gets warm, you know, keeps all the heat in, which usually helps with hair dye removal and activation and things, chemistry, always use heat, whatever. So I'm gonna do that, and also just to keep it all in there because it's messy. So yeah, now I'm gonna leave this on my head for 30 to 40 minutes and then wash it out with hot water and we'll see where we are. Hey guys, so here are the results after the first time. I left it in for about 40-45 minutes and then washed it out and blew it dry. As you can see, it has faded a little bit, not a ton, but I do notice that it is patchier throughout, so I think that some colors, or some shades rather, lifted better than others. Like as you can see, it's still real blue in there, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it another time, maybe 2 more times. I'll show you the results after I'm done. Hey guys, so I left it in the second treatment for about 30 minutes and then I washed it out and let it air dry, and this is what we've got. I don't know if you can tell, but it is lighter. It still has a ways to go, like you can tell. It's definitely still blue, but we're getting there. I don't know what my next step is gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna do the vitamin C again or if I'm gonna try something else. My mom brought up baking soda, so maybe I'll look into that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it is the morning and I'm not about to attack my hair. That's a nighttime thing, but see you later. Hey guys, so I went ahead and used the rest of my vitamin C pills to do one more mini treatment. It wasn't enough for the whole half of my head, so I kind of just focused it on my ends as well as like the few spots around my head that were like super blue. I'm not gonna bother waiting for it to dry to show you guys because I'm gonna move on to the next thing because obviously it's still blue, so we still have work to do. And the next thing is going to be what I mentioned just a bit earlier, which is baking soda. So what I saw online is that you want equal parts of baking soda to shampoo or whatever soap product you're using. So I'm gonna get a pretty good amount here because I wanna really do this or whatever. Instead of just using shampoo, I'm also gonna use dish soap because some people like to use this to strip out hair dye. It's obviously not meant for hair, so it's gonna be kind of rough on your hair, but it'll be worth it, right? If we can get back to blonde. So this is just Meyer's dish soap. We didn't have Dawn, or everybody used Dawn because that saved the penguins, but it's fine. So I would say this is a pretty good consistency. It's like shampoo essentially. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply it to my head and then leave it on for maybe 10 minutes. I don't leave it on too long because it is a pretty harsh mixture we got going on here. but I do want it to sit and actually get some work done. So as you can see, my hair is wet, and you want it to be wet because you want to work this into a lather. Some people do just like use this as shampoo and then wash it out immediately, but like I mentioned, I'm gonna leave it on for some time, just to try to get some dye really taken out. A lot of dye, I hope. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this on for 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna keep just massaging it and whatnot, but I will rinse it out after that and show you what we got. Hey guys, so this is the result of the baking soda dish soap thing. As for the texture of my hair, it's still kind of damp actually because I slept with it in a braid, oops. But it doesn't feel too bad. I didn't use a conditioner and I probably should have. I was just kind of in a rush, but as you can see, it is still blue, so nothing is very effective, as we have learned. Two things I'll also say about the baking soda thing though is that one, it kind of burned my scalp a little bit, and then two, it is super tricky to wash out. Like I had to rinse through my hair a lot to get all of it out, but yeah, so just a couple warnings there, but obviously my hair is still blue and I'm ready to move on to some more drastic measures. I don't know about you guys. Also, before I move on to that though, I did like let a purple conditioner or shampoo, or I don't know, a Joico purple something sit in my hair for a few minutes while I was in the shower, just to try to take out some of the yellowy tones, and I think it kind of did a little bit. I mean, not completely, but I think it helped a bit. Anyways, so what I'm gonna move on to before I move on to any sort of bleaching is going to be like a hair dye remover treatment. I had a girl who's currently a hair student tell me that bleaching it will only make the blue go deeper into my hair, and obviously that's not the goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and try out one of those hair dye removing things. Hey guys, so I am back from Sally's with the dye remover. I got the Beyond the Zone Radical Color Remover packets. I got 2 of them just to be safe. The woman at Sally's was extremely reluctant to sell them to me. She's like, what color are you removing? And I'm like, blue. And she's like, it's not gonna work. And I'm like, well, I just wanna try. She's like, it's only gonna work if you go red. You gotta go red. And I'm like, I don't wanna go red right now. I would like to try this. And she was just like rolling her eyes at me. So like, probably isn't gonna work or whatever, but like, I just wanna try it, okay? I'm keeping my hopes up, all right? So, yeah. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. I'm not gonna bother showing you guys how I apply it because there's really no reason. The girl at Sally's also told me to mix it with a 40 volume developer, but that's a little insane to me. I never use 40 volume on my hair. I always use 30, so I'm just gonna use 30. I think that's plenty. And yeah, so I know you gotta work quick with this stuff because it starts its stuff pretty fast and you don't wanna leave it in for too long. It says that you can leave this on for up to 45 minutes. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm just gonna kinda watch it and see, feel it, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know how long it's on though at the end, so yeah. Hey guys, so I left that stuff on for about 30 minutes. Again, the max was 45, but I just did 30, and then I washed it out. I think it did lift some of the color, especially towards the top, not so much at the ends, but it also broke my hair some, so I had a small meltdown when I was brushing my hair and stuff, and I'm sure it's not done. Like, I'm sure I haven't collected everything that has broken out of my head, but oh, there's a spider. Look at that. Just to make things better, say hello to the stupid spider living in my bedroom. There we go. Okay. Anyways, with the hair breakage, I surrender. I quit. I don't know what is next. I might cut my hair. I might dye it red like that stupid lady told me to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut it though. I don't know. I might have another breakdown probably. That's what I get. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am finally blonde again, and you wanna know how I got blonde again? I went to a salon, alright? Sometimes, the lesson I learned is that sometimes you can't do it yourself. You know, sometimes you need a professional. No matter how much you think you can do it, no matter how much confidence you have, you can't do it. And you just need to go to a salon, leave your pride at the door, and let them help you. And that's what I did. So I will let you know the products she used if you want to try what she did, but good luck. The products she used, the first thing she did was use the Joico color remover with a 20 volume developer. That treatment is similar to the last thing I did to my hair, but it is like a salon grade one. You can't buy it at Sally's. You gotta buy it at like a real like salon store or online. And actually a hair student told me that I should use that one, but I didn't want to wait to like have it shipped to me, so I went to Sally's and bought a crappier version of it, and it didn't work, but this one worked. So 10 out of 10 for Joico. But yeah, so that's the first thing she did, and then she just did my roots for me, even though she forgot that part right there. It's fine, it doesn't bother me at all. But she did my roots and then she toned it, and here we are. If you want to try it, go for it. Good luck, but you might not have any success just like I didn't. I just hope that this video will be like a lesson for you, like the lesson that I learned you can just take without having to go through and experience yourself. Because honestly, if I watch this video and watch someone fail all these different techniques and then go to a salon to get it done for real, I probably still wouldn't go to the salon first. I'd probably try all the things and fail myself and then go to a salon, right? But I hope that you guys can just skip the failures, save your money, and go to a salon. Well, like you're not saving your money when you go to a salon, but just go to a salon, okay? If you also couldn't tell, I got it cut as well. And there's 3 reasons for that. Number 1 being that the color lifted really well, like up here, but not so well down here. Like it was still pretty green down there. So I just thought, let's just like chop that off and pretend it's not there. And well, not pretend, like it's not there, you know? So that was one reason. Another reason was because I was just kind of damaged. It's been here a while, it's lived a long life, and it was just time to go, you know? And then reason 3 is that it's just a good thing to change your hair sometimes, you know? Get a haircut. It's summertime, it's hot, so have some like lighter hair, you know? It feels so like, you know, like whenever you cut your hair and it's weird, like that's how I feel right now. But yeah, so sorry, my arms are getting tired. I've filmed this several times, and like holding a camera is like, you wouldn't think it, like how heavy is this camera, you know? Like not heavy, but like holding your arm on here with a camera, like you're just tired. Anyways, hair. But yeah, so that was the process. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was not fun for me. I should have gone to the salon all along. Whatever, it's fine. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learn a lesson from this video to just go to a salon. However, I will say that if you've got a different color left in your hair, like pink or purple or orange, yellow, you know, those colors do fade out by themselves better, just like with a dandruff shampoo and thyme, or maybe some of the treatments that I tried. It'll work better on those than it will on a blue or green stain on your hair. So if you want to try it and you've got those left over in your hair, go for it. You know, I used to have purple tips on bleached hair, and that washed out all by itself. So, and it was also Manic Panic. It wasn't the Manic Panic Pro, but it was Manic Panic, like the jar kind. So just blue or green hair, y'all go to a salon. But if you have other hair, you know, you could try some of the things I tried in this video, but you can also just go to a salon, whatever. Yeah. So that's the end of this. This is quite a video. Wow, I had a breakdown like the last clip, but it's fine. So yeah, hope y'all have a great day.